2026 Yamaha SR500 marks the triumphant return of a motorcycle that defines simplicity, authenticity, and timeless charm. First launched in the late 1970s, the original SR500 became an icon for riders who valued the raw mechanical connection between man and machine. Now, nearly 5 decades later, Yamaha brings it back for a new generation, not as a nostalgic throwback, but as a reimagined classic that seamlessly blends retro soul with modern refinement. Bike's Focus takes a deep dive into this modern legend, exploring every detail that makes the SR500's comeback one of the most anticipated events in Yamaha's history. Design and styling, retro spirit, reborn. At first glance, the 2026 SR500 looks like it has been pulled straight from a vintage catalog, and that's precisely the point. Yamaha's designers paid homage to the original SR's minimalist aesthetic, preserving its signature teardrop fuel tank, round headlamp, and slender proportions. The polished aluminum fenders, chrome accents, and analog-style instrument cluster reinforce its old-school identity. But underneath the nostalgic appearance lies a motorcycle built for the modern era. The new SR500's frame is a lightweight steel semi-double cradle design that echoes the classic outline of its predecessor, but is optimized using Yamaha's modern computational rigidity analysis. The result is a perfect balance between strength and flexibility, a chassis that feels alive without sacrificing control. The bike's ergonomics maintain that familiar upright posture, ensuring comfort for long rides while staying true to its vintage roots. Available in 3 heritage-inspired colors: graphite silver, classic red, and vintage green. The SR500 is a work of art in motion. Even the seat design, stitched in premium leather with a subtle retro grain pattern, nods respectfully to the 1978 original. Engine and performance, single-cylinder perfection. At the heart of the 2026 Yamaha SR500 is what every purist loves most: a big, thumping, single-cylinder engine. But this time, Yamaha has completely re-engineered the classic 499cc air-cooled single to meet modern emission and efficiency standards without losing its characteristic feel. The updated engine now features a lightweight forged piston, high-compression head, and a precision fuel injection system. This SOHC 4-valve single delivers 34 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute and 38 nanometers of torque at 4,500 revolutions per minute numbers that perfectly capture the SR's spirit of usable, real-world performance. Yamaha also fine-tuned the counterbalancer system, significantly reducing vibrations while keeping that familiar pulse that riders love. The new EFI system ensures smooth throttle response and easy cold start, something the original kickstart-only SR500 was notorious for challenging. And speaking of starting, Yamaha cleverly retained the traditional Kickstarter, but added an electric start option for convenience. It's the best of both worlds. Retro charm meets modern practicality. Ride and handling simplicity meets precision. Riding the 2026 SR500 is a unique experience, raw yet refined, simple yet deeply satisfying. The suspension setup features 37mm telescopic front forks and dual rear shocks, tuned for a balance between comfort and agility. The wheelbase remains short at 1,410 mm, maintaining the nimble character the SR500 has always been known for. Whether carving through urban streets or cruising along winding backroads, the SR500 feels light, responsive, and connected. The updated suspension components, paired with modern damping characteristics, ensure excellent stability and feedback. The classic spoked wheels now use tubeless, compatible aluminum rims, adding safety and practicality to their timeless look. Braking has received a much-needed modernization, with a 298mm front disc and a 245mm rear disc equipped with dual-channel ABS. The stopping power is progressive and predictable, a far cry from the drum brakes of the original model. Every element of the ride feels deliberate. There are no riding modes, no traction control, and no complex electronics to interfere. The SR500 delivers pure mechanical feedback. The sound, the vibration, the movement, everything the rider feels is direct and authentic. Technology and features, subtle modernization. While Yamaha wanted to keep the SR500 as analog as possible, the 2026 model integrates just enough technology to meet today's standards without diluting its purity. The new digital analog instrument cluster discreetly houses an LCD display that provides essential information like fuel range, gear indicator, and ambient temperature. LED lighting is used across the board, but the design cleverly mimics the warm glow of halogen bulbs, preserving that vintage ambiance. USB-C charging ports are subtly integrated under the seat, and Yamaha's optional Bluetooth connectivity allows for turn-by-turn navigation through the minimalist display. The 2026 SR500 also benefits from Yamaha's lightweight smart key system, offering keyless ignition while maintaining a traditional look through a retro-styled ignition knob. Even the exhaust note was fine-tuned using Yamaha's sound engineering team to recreate the original thump while passing modern sound regulations. Comfort and ergonomics. Everyday usability. One of the SR500's enduring qualities has always been its accessibility. Yamaha ensured the 2026 model remains easy to ride for both beginners and seasoned enthusiasts. The seat height sits at a friendly 790 mm, making it approachable for most riders. The upright handlebar position and mid-set foot pegs provide a natural stance that feels equally at home in the city or on open roads. Vibration dampers in the handlebar mounts and redesigned engine mounts reduce fatigue during long rides, while the 12-liter fuel tank offers a realistic range of around 300 kilometers. The clutch action is smooth and light, and the gearbox is crisp, with ratios perfectly matched for both city commuting and relaxed cruising. Despite its simplicity, the SR500 delivers an experience that feels intimate. You sense every pulse of the engine, every flick of the throttle, every bump in the road. It's an analog connection that digital-era bikes often struggle to deliver. Heritage meets modern soul. The SR500 has always been more than just a motorcycle. It's a philosophy, one centered on purity, individuality, and craftsmanship. For decades, custom builders around the world have chosen the SR as their canvas for café racers, scramblers, and flat trackers. Recognizing this, Yamaha designed the 2026 SR500 with customization in mind. The new model features modular mounting points, allowing easy installation of aftermarket parts and accessories. Yamaha even partnered with popular custom houses in Japan and Europe to release an official SR custom kit lineup, from tracker handlebars and minimalist fairings to café-style seats and exhaust systems. The bike invites personalization, just like the original did. It's this blend of factory precision and creative freedom that makes the SR500 timeless. Riders can make it uniquely theirs, a true reflection of personal style. Fuel efficiency and sustainability. In an era where efficiency matters, Yamaha equipped the SR500 with a refined fuel injection system and lightweight internal components to achieve impressive economy. The motorcycle returns an average of 30 km/h, making it one of the most efficient mid-capacity singles on the market. But beyond numbers, Yamaha's approach to sustainability includes the use of eco-friendly manufacturing processes and recyclable materials in the bodywork and engine casings. The SR500 proves that you can celebrate mechanical tradition while being responsible toward the environment. Price and availability. The 2026 Yamaha SR500 is expected to be competitively priced around $7,200 in global markets, positioning it as an affordable entry into Yamaha's heritage lineup. It will be available in both standard and special edition trims, the latter featuring spoked chrome wheels, a brushed aluminum tank, and exclusive badging. Yamaha plans to launch the model across Asia, Europe, and North America, with early deliveries scheduled for spring 2026. Final thoughts. A pure rider's machine. The